any background noise, my husband's making breakfast, so bear with me. Today is an exciting day because it is day one of my Danish summer school course. My language school is on summer break right now, but for those of us that want extra practice during the summer, they are offering some fun courses that we can take. And these courses are completely voluntary. You don't have to take them to continue in your studies. The next semester actually starts next month, but because I'm determined to become as fluent as I can, as quickly as I can, of course I signed up for a summer class. Now the summer courses they offered ranged from running club to learn Danish through board games, learn Danish through music, writing practice, grammar practice. I decided to sign up for the course that would help me in my weakest area, which is speaking. So I'm taking a class called Discussion Club. And in this class, we will be discussing several different things, whether that be world events, popular culture, our opinions on certain topics. And I just completed module 2 in Danish, so that's like level 2. And this course is geared towards modules 3 to 4. So I imagine I'll definitely be a little bit behind the other students as far as my level. But when I was signing up for my summer course, I decided to challenge myself to go ahead and skip a level. Since it's just summer classes and there's no exam or anything, I decided why not just get a head start on level 3 speaking practice. So this will definitely be a challenge. Not only am I going to be practicing speaking at a level 3 pace, I'm also going to be expected to discuss different topics, which I've never really done before in Danish. So I'm equal parts nervous and excited, although I expect I'll be kind of an underdog in this class since most of the other students will have completed level 3 and even level 4. I'm also excited to push myself and really see how well I can communicate my thoughts and feelings in a foreign language. So I'm nervous, but it's excited nervous. I'm gonna have a little bit of yogurt and then I'm going to bike to school. I survived my first discussion club, my first summer school Danish class, and I have a lot of thoughts, which I'll share in a moment. Also, it was supposed to rain today. Like when I checked the weather app, it was actually supposed to rain since this morning. And I wore my big rain jacket because I ride my bicycle to school, and I didn't even feel one drop of rain. So I'm a little mad because I was sweating on my bike in this rain jacket for no reason. The only time I'll be mad that there's not rain in Copenhagen is when I'm prepared for it and then it doesn't happen. Guess it's better to be safe than sorry. I was just looking over my notes from class today, and I have about 2.5 pages worth of new phrases and new words that I learned just from this first class. Our first class today was mainly a crash course of various words and phrases that we will use to share an opinion on something, and also words that pertain to the different topics that we will be covering, like the Danish word for citizen and government, healthcare, immigration, words that I didn't encounter in Danish level 1 and 2. Also, one thing I really like about this course is that we have 2 teachers. That means we get a lot more one-on-one attention. So when we break off into our discussion groups, we have the 2 teachers walking around, helping us out with questions. I felt that both of them did a really wonderful job of clearing up a couple of things that we were confused about from our previous courses. In English, when we have an opinion, we can just say, I think. I think tennis is fun. I think your outfit is nice. Everyone in class was confused about the difference between syns and mena, because both words mean believe. You could say, jeg syns or jeg mener. And up to this point, I thought the 2 were interchangeable. But today we learned that that's not the case. And I just feel like learning those little rules about which verb goes where, the appropriate time to use the different prepositions, all those little things. Yeah, you can get away with using the wrong one and a Danish speaker will still understand you, but they will know instantly that you haven't mastered Danish. And so I'm really trying to soak up all those little language rules that will take my speaking to the next level. And I thought that with me only having completed Module 2, that I would feel way behind the other students who had completed Module 3 and are in Module 4. But to my surprise, I'm having a good time speaking with the other students. And even when the teachers are speaking and they're using words that none of us have ever heard before, they're so skilled at explaining themselves in a variety of different ways. So it forces us to listen for the meaning in Danish, which is really cool and exactly what I wanted to work on. Yeah, I think this summer course is going to be a necessary challenge. It's definitely going to build my confidence as far as speaking, because if I can get through conversations speaking about the government and the healthcare system and the job market in Denmark, these are topics that are complicated to speak about in my native language. If I can get through those conversations in Danish, I'm gonna feel a lot better about speaking in my everyday. I really needed that. After a whole day of just sitting down, I just needed some gentle movement and a good stretch. So, of course, I rolled around on my yoga mat. This morning, I attended the second session of my Danish summer course. And for a 2.5-hour class, it really went by quickly. I'm having so much fun learning Danish this way. And I know some of you have called me out in the past for saying that. But honestly, Danish is fun. And I think it's even more fun learning a language when you live in the country where the natives are, because it's such a rewarding feeling to experience the world that you live in becoming clearer to you each day. Conversations that I'm hearing when I'm out and about, the signs that I see in the streets, Danish television shows, news articles. Every day I'm understanding more and more. And a combination of this summer workshop that I'm taking and the fact that I'm reading Harry Potter in Danish has greatly accelerated that process. And the main reason I'm having so much fun with this class is it's a completely no judgment zone. And although most of the students are on a level higher than me, I think the fact that I've been getting comfortable speaking to you, and often I'm speaking some Danish with my husband every day, and I'm constantly reading Danish and listening to Danish and watching shows in Danish. It didn't take long for me to feel really comfortable in this environment where I'm just listening to Danish and responding back in Danish. In today's class, we had a list of different topics pertaining to life in Denmark, whether it be immigration or healthcare or taxes. And in small groups, we shared our opinions on each topic and also had to come up with an argument to explain our opinion, which was a difficult but also extremely helpful exercise. And after 5 hours of doing that this week, I feel like nothing scares me anymore in Danish. Now I feel like I can speak about anything. So this has exponentially boosted my confidence. Also, at the beginning of class today, the teachers provided us with this sheet. And this is full of different phrases that will help us form arguments and opinions when we're speaking. Little phrases like, as far as I know, on one hand, on the other hand, I agree with you, but just different argument phrases. As we continue in the course, these are going to be crucial. So aside from continuing to devour Harry Potter, I'm going to spend the rest of the night writing these down on note cards and committing them to memory. So that's today's update on how my language practice has been going. It's been a very Danish language heavy week for me, especially since it's summertime and work has slowed down for me, which has actually been a good thing. It means a lot of the people that I teach yoga to are taking vacations, which I love. I love living in a country that values vacation time, but that also means when everyone comes back and get back into their usual routines, my work schedule is going to be packed. So I'm taking advantage of this free time to improve my Danish.